Airport on the runway. That's right, he's somewhere with the airport on the runway. Kent's got a couple aerobatics for us, and he will attempt to land his interstate aircraft on top of his motorhome. Yeah, it does work. It's only got 90 horses. It takes a while to climb down. It'll take one for his first couple of maneuvers. And we have our GEICO Skytyper teams taking over right now. We'll come back later on in the program for their demonstration. Now watch overhead as the GEICO Skytypers and the Airshow space using overhead tactical approach. The military pilots going into a hot area use this type of approach in a hostile environment to assess the situation on the ground. They will remain unpredictable to avoid the air weapons attacks. Notice how the flight leader maintains control of the six-ship formation as each member demonstrates sharpened skill levels to hold his position during maneuvers. The best approach path. The parafighters will be released from the formation check for air-to-air threats. The best way to look behind or check six is to turn into each other and cross as close as possible. Now the solos will now introduce you to a three-dimensional maneuver, the lead turn guns pass. When the two aircraft of similar capability meet head-on, the first aircraft to initiate a turn towards the opposing aircraft gains an advantage by getting behind and into a firing position to achieve a win. It takes knowledge of geometry and physics to know how to maneuver the fighter aircraft to accomplish this. Now watch as the lead solo maneuvers his aircraft in a lead turn and ends up on the 6 o'clock gun's position behind his opponent, who wins solo. Head-on encounters may be handled differently depending on the situation. The opponent can meet as close as possible to avoid a turning advantage, and there may be an option to blow through in order to regain energy to fight off chances to escape. Watch now as the two-ship returns from the right to engage the four-ship entering from the left. With a closure rate of more than 320 miles per hour, the two-ship must win the odds of turning to fight or choose to bug out. And the solos escape and quickly change their minds, decide to pitch back into the fight. A snap vector command is called in order to quickly return to the encounter. Watch as the solos perform a search for the formation. The solos get a tally or a visual, they will turn towards the four-ship formation. The solos have discovered more than they expected. The Delta has switched to a ladder press, or as we call it, a wall of SNJs. This formation is the same flight position used when the Team Skytypes messages, just as you saw earlier this afternoon. They must regroup into more effective formation in order to continue their mission. These aircraft each weigh about 5,500 pounds and use a 600 horsepower supercharged R1340. Now look straight ahead as the solos approach in a common air-to-air training scenario. The two solos start flying next to each other and then split apart at the same time. Flight zone is called and the solos respond by turning back towards each other. This tests pilot skills and avoids the chance of creating an advantage going into a head-on pass. Fighter pilots call this Watch now, solos pitch into each other and turn the same direction to a one-circle fight. The wing solo has more energy, causing the lead solo to turn away too soon. It appears an advantage is developing. As the wing solo maneuvers to take a shot, the lead solo is forced to fly in an unpredictable path in order to reverse, escape, or face a possibility of getting shot down. This is called a gun's jink. Forward air controller aircraft, also called FACs, have approached the area to confirm there's enemy equipment on the ground. Now 4 aircraft are called in to strafe the targets. Look to your left as a flight of 4 aircraft approaches the enemy target in an echelon formation. This formation is often seen in wartime movies and documentaries. The aircraft will roll in on a high angle, straight fire on the targets below. Now watch as each aircraft abruptly pulls up to evade enemy gunfire and the possibility of getting hit by airborne fragments from the exploding target. Which resembles the open claw of a lobster. Overhead, the solos will have detected a group of threatening aircraft intending to attack the target. The solos will maneuver to gain advantage on the other aircraft by slitting up. Our solo pilot today are lead solo, Mr. Steve Slayers, and the wing solo, Mr. Tom Daly. Now as the diamond approaches and strategically maneuvers it successful to avoid the pitcher. Ladies and gentlemen, GEICO Skytypers bomb burst. Air-to-air threat threat neutralized, the bombers can now approach and destroy the remaining enemy assets on the ground. Look straight ahead as the sailors turn to finish the job. Notice how the sailors continue to alter their position in order to remain unpredictable and fly under enemy radar coverage. The sailors will once again pop up to surprise the enemy on the ground and deliver their ordnance. As the team prepares for its next coordinated maneuver, the GEICO Skytypers would like to invite you to learn a bit more about their sponsor. GEICO can assist you with all your insurance needs. During its 78-year history, GEICO has received a long list of diverse honors, awards, and consumer testimonials for their impressive service to 12 million private passenger customers and 20 million vehicles. GEICO's focus and care for people can be seen in every aspect of its operations. The Skytypers partner with GEICO to promote and educate people about GEICO's insurance products and services through team appearances, Skytype messages, and airshow performances. Let's watch straight ahead and see what the Solos and Diamond had in store for us. As the Solos pull to the sky, the Diamond will transition into a vertical diamond. Watch as the vertical diamond flies through the center of the heart drawn by the Solo. In honor of Mother's Day, we are dedicating this maneuver to all the military moms in the crowd today. Thank you to those moms who are currently or serving our country. Thank you also to those supporting your sons and husbands as they serve. We appreciate all that you do for us. As the team regroups for a special pass, the GEICO Skytypers would like to recognize the men responsible for keeping these vintage aircraft in such fine shape. The aircraft technicians are Keith Urso, Frank Atria, Stan Ralph, and Greg Coombs. We would also like to recognize another key member on our team, the Advanced Pilot and Ground Operators Officer, Mr. Jim Recker. Now, these aircraft are operated most of the year in the New York metro area and based at Republic Airport in Farmingdale, Long Island. If you would like to see photos or videos or simply get more information on the team, please follow them on Facebook or Twitter under GEICO Skytypers, or visit the team's website at GEICOSkytypers.com. In addition, check out their YouTube channel for some great videos, including the Information Webisodes series. Now, these webisodes provide an insider's look at the life as an airshow performer. You can also find links to our associated... Together as a team and now in a single Delta formation, the GEICO Skytypers would like to dedicate their next maneuver to the men and women in our armed services and all those who support the United States military. Ladies and gentlemen, the GEICO Skytypers Fan Pass. Skytypers will perform another 90-degree turn to set up for the rejoin to a Delta formation. As the lead aircraft starts a turn and smokes for identification, the other aircraft add power to put their noses in front of the leader in order to fly a shorter distance. Each pilot must be aware of the position of all aircraft so they can rejoin as quickly and safely as possible. The flight leader is a forward member of the formation and is responsible for the direction of the integrity of the entire flight. The wingmen must maintain their respective positions while constantly referencing the flight lead. A majority of the pilots on the team earned their wings through military training in the Air Force, the Navy, and the Marines. Many became commercial airline pilots after completing their military service. the Delta formation as they send towards show center to complete their final maneuver. This is the Delta pitch to land. As the pilots pitch up on the downwind approach, please give them a round of applause. To number 1 is Mr. Larry Archer with Steve Kapoor. Number 2, Mr. Ken Johansson. Number 5, Steve Salmers. Number 6, Mr. Tom Daly. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2014 GEICO Skytypers. Now, GEICO and the GEICO Skytypers would like to thank you, the audience, for supporting this air show and its great sponsor. Now, please stop by and talk with folks at the GEICO tent today to get a team picture and get some neat GEICO gifts. Remember, 15 minutes really could save you 15% or more on your geico.com insurance.